evening, lads and lasses. It's very late on Thursday. On my way into work. Today I kind of figured it's time for an intro. You know, I got this channel going now for a bit of a month or two. Just posting random stuff that I was doing and found interesting. Started with a little bit of a how-to video on how to fix the wires, or how to keep the wires from getting scuffed up inside these fenders. Hopefully you guys found that useful. Then simply just posting travels and whatnot. I don't this is not my YouTubing's not my actual job, so it's not exactly what you would call a priority. Oh, I gotta get 2 videos out a week and all this other crap. It's just a hobby. So it's in case you're wondering, the SI Ryker, it's the S and the I stands for Staten Island, which is where I currently live. Hopefully in a couple of years that'll change to something else. Once I'm retired and get the hell out of here. This city as well. So you know, this will be the first of the midnight Ryker vlogs, what I want to call it. Haven't really come up with a name yet. It'll probably be in the title screen, I guess. Of course, it's not going to last too long, considering that it's early November. Just voted like 2 days ago. So the riding season is coming to an end because it does snow up here. It does get cold. Not as cold as some people reside in, but it gets cold. And then the roads don't get maintained all that well. If it snows, there's ice, snow, and slush and crap dripping on your head for a month afterwards. Makes riding these things very unsafe. The snow doesn't melt the next day like in some places. Didn't really script this, so I'm just kind of winging it on my ride. You know, it is winter, so I got the post-nasal drip. Sorry about that. It's clogging my sinuses there. I got a couple more how-to tip videos, I guess you would call them, coming out. Unfortunately, I guess you would call them the mods are already done, so I can't exactly walk you through it from start to finish. Not that they were overly complex in the first place, but I think it's stuff that is pretty prevalent with this particular vehicle, and you might find it useful. Especially like these rattling air intakes. You know, I got a little solution for that. Hopefully you find it useful. I don't think there's any more trips for the year, anywhere special. You know, but that's not you know, recording this nonsense. My commute isn't that difficult. Given the level of I'm not exactly proficient in processing and editing videos, but it does not appear to be that freaking complex. I don't know why you know, other YouTubers are like, oh, it's like 6 hours to process this video. I was like, are you like sitting there watching it render out? I don't get it. It's just like watch your footage, cut it here, paste it there, put a transition. You know, tweak a setting or two and move on with your life. It's not like you're filming interviews. Actually, interviews are not that difficult. You're not piecing together multiple cameras and cinematic footage. It's really not that difficult. I don't have the other camera hooked up right now, so you're gonna see exactly what I see. Coming next year, I'll try to have be a bit more productive with this. Now, I know it says SI Ryker, which is what I'm currently on. My baby's been in the shop for about a month and a half for a VSS fault. That was not a funny story, but a pain in the ass story, a bit of a tragic story. So I was riding around and I got that dreaded VSS code. Took it to the shop. Apparently the day I took it to the shop, the head mechanic at the local shop, his mother died. You know, condolences. Then I was a very patient man, but that's the second half of the story. Then he got sick and wasn't able to come in. And you know, I always have my vehicles serviced before they go away for the winter. So I always do one oil change a year and have it serviced at the end of the year before I put it away. So the other mechanic did the service, and then you know, the other guy had to call him up on the phone and walk him through how to reprogram the computer and do whatever they do to get rid of the code. So I got my Ryker back. But you know, being that I need a ride there, took my wife, and this could be debated, I guess, but she purchased a 2021 Can-Am Spyder R, was it the F3T? So, while this bike's been in the shop, I think I racked up 2,000 miles on that since we got it. This thing is coming on 7,000 miles, I believe. Somewhere between 6 and 7. Probably be 7 by the end of the year. I'll do a video on contrasting both of them because being that I own both, I think it's I have a better point of view than a person that's only ridden it for a week or something like that. Only put a couple hundred miles on it. Probably come out with a video on riding styles on these things. Not exactly trained, never did the MSF course or any of that crap. All self-taught, probably have some bad habits we probably shouldn't pick up, but haven't led to my death yet, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, so in the coming months, I think we'll do the some how to rides. We'll compare it. I don't do unboxings, I'm not sponsored, so none of that bullshit. Yeah, I don't, it's personally something I don't understand. Oh look, I got something in the mail. Watch me open the box. This is what was in the box. I'm like, really, guy? It's like, you're ordering it on Amazon. You should know what the hell is in the box. It's not that special. No review of the product, just opening up the box. I mean, are you that non-creative that you're unboxing? And I don't know what the hell is wrong with us as a public that we're watching it. It's one of those few things in real life that make absolutely no sense. You're basically watching other people open up the mail. Okay. I mean, there's a guy on YouTube that's got like 2 or 3 million views on him washing carpets. The guy literally washes carpets. You know, just an overhead camera washing a carpet with a hose and one of them circular brushy things. 2 million people check in to watch that. Okay, cool. Do each his own. So, yeah, I'm not exactly, like I said, stat obsessed with this channel. You watch it, you don't, it is what it is. Like, subscribe, do, don't. I get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna starve. You might hear, if this thing lasts long enough, you might see a video of me, hey, I stopped working because I retired, but you're not gonna see, I stopped working because YouTube pays me to do it. That's not gonna happen. Not in my lifetime. Although I think the content will be much better once I do retire. If all things go according to plan, I'll be moving to a much greener state than this city. And my other hobby other than riding this thing is photography. So predominantly landscape, if anyone cares. Maybe I'll put a link in there if I figure out how to do that, but whatever. So my new state has to be explored. I plan to do it on this one, or my bride's Spyder, or the car. I don't know. I would love to do it on one of these two vehicles, depending on the distance. You know, I'm not going to do these. You're not going to get the clickbait 10 reasons why you shouldn't buy this, and they're like, oh, because it's too much fun. Oh God. Or maybe I should just take everyone for granted and just do it, since people watch that crap. There is you know, don't get me wrong, the pros and cons of these vehicles is worthy of documentation and consideration, because they're not perfect. Neither one of these vehicles it fits everybody situation. So it is helpful to get other people's opinions, I guess, before you buy. They'll all get you from point A to point B. It's just a question of comfort and how much gas you want to spend doing it, how much you can take with you. Maybe I'll do a gear review, even though that not that I have much and I paid for all of it, so nothing sponsored on this SOB. But if you're you know, if you happen to stop by Rosilla or Cycle Gear, you know, name dropping, what you know, sponsor me, you can walk into their store and, I guess, at least have a opinion on what you're looking at. I'm certain that then I got a 10% coupon. I don't know if that counts as sponsored, but of course I needed my email for that. So once again, going across the horizontal bridge 5 nights a week. Every day it's a different freaking bridge. Nothing in New York is built to last. So I guess they're moving the barriers over. Yeah, right over here. I'll give you a little story. I'm coming into work and I'm doing, believe it or not, it was like the first attempt at what I'm doing right now. And right over there where I was pointing, there's a car in flames. There's no fire department or police response, or the guys that actually run this bridge. No one's there. It's like, and I'm stuck in traffic here, pointing the camera at this stupid thing. It was going to be the middle of my, it would have been in the middle of this vlog. I get to work, I take my helmet off. Okay. Never took the lens cap off the GoPro. Didn't record a damn thing except for the audio. Who the hell wants to listen to me? Hopefully you do, but I doubt it. But so, yeah, that really sucked. That was like, oh man, everyone's gonna love this video. Look at this, I got a car on fire. I don't think anyone was hurt. Never made the paper or anything. It's quite a common occurrence actually on this bridge. So, life is full of precluded possibilities. What else might you see on here? Well, you're not going to see a lot of canyon carving because we don't have them. Unless you drive through the canyons of Manhattan, and you're not doing that fast because you the roads are so crappy it'll rip the bottom off of this thing. I think it's only got like 4 inches of clearance. I'm not going to see a lot of that. I'm an old man. I am definitely in the late stages of my 40s. So my days of youthful exuberance and indiscretion are a little bit behind me. So while this vehicle has been into the triple, well, damn near the triple digits, probably will be again at a certain point. I'm commuting. I don't want to get my adrenaline up before I get to work. You know, this is New York City, so just simply going to work can be enough of a thrill with the way these people drive. And one thing I do know is, or I did realize is, since I got these, is exactly how much people smoke weed on the highway. You know, I mean, it's a nice it's not a nice juxtaposition, but it is a juxtaposition to the myriad of restaurants that line this highway, where you get to smell some nice steak cooking once in a while, and then your urban denizen drives in front of you with his bong on taped to his steering wheel. It is what it is. And these people are stoned and stupid and reckless, and I'm on a 3-wheel vehicle, and I can't compete, and I'm not feeling like dying. So I hang back, I let them have that. You know, we'll just have fun. Yeah. And these roads suck. These roads really suck. So I'll, I will have a video on all the mods to this thing, and my opinion as to what mods work and don't, I guess, because to be honest with you, let's just for an example take the sway bar. Get the end links, get the sway bar. I have both of them. I don't really understand how people think that the end links, it was a massive difference. Yeah, I don't think so. But that's an opinion, obviously. I will tell you that the sway bar makes a massive difference. Some people won't notice it, and I think it really comes down to the road conditions. I'll go into more detail, but since it's nighttime, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but these roads are rutted. Like you would think people were moving west with wagons in the 1800s. That's how rutted these things are. Covered with crap. So your Ryker wants to go left and wants to go right. It wants to find its happy place, but the road doesn't let it because it ain't maintained well. Even when it's repaid, they suck. So I'll go into it. I think that's a discussion for another day when I can actually maybe read up on it and stuff. This is actually the 1-year anniversary of owning the 2021 Ryker. Is come and went, actually. I got it in October of last year of 2020. So it is a 2021 Can-Am Ryker. Nice. I think that's another 80. I don't think I can keep up with him. I'm not going to try. Oh, he will. And he will. So, yeah, it's the 1 year anniversary. Like I said, it's got between 6,000 and 7,000 miles on it. Yes, most of it is this. I have taken it to the shore, taken it up to the mountains. Haven't done any exceedingly long traveling on it. Oh, let's all just come to a stop and get rear-ended. Okay, that came out of nowhere. This is why I don't speed. This is why you don't speed, because you don't know what the hell this bullshit is. Whatever. I think and like I said, the Spyder is around 2,000 miles coming on. So I think I have a slight bit of authority on these two. Not in every situation per se, but I think enough to inform a new rider, potential buyer, etc., etc. Oh, this big one. Never look forward to that particular ridge. Some of the ripples across this road is like close to the Continental fucking Divide. If anyone happens to see my Easy Pass, it should be over here somewhere. I hit one of those and that went flying. You can keep it. It's already been canceled. Have fun. There you go. $150,000 a year putting cones down. Hard work. Or maybe it was there. I think that's where I lost it. Should be rolling into Coney Island over here is to the right. If you ever wondered, it's the Cyclone, the Wonder Wheel and all that junk. It's off that way. I think that's Grady High School. And once we come up the next ridge, I think we'll be at Sheepshead Bay. This is, I didn't grow up in Sheepshead Bay, but the family did go to dinner there a lot. Like the restaurants along the bay. Where my parents were very big into Italian seafood. And that was the local place to go. Still go there occasionally, but not as much as I would like to. A different version where I live now. Yeah. Once we get to the top of this ridge, we're pretty much in Sheepshead Bay. Hopefully it's still cooking right now. Get a nice waft of something. It's the bay right there. It's only like a block away. Getting a little something, something. Not bad. Not like getting hungry before work. Anything from now on is probably just rambling. Because I already told you I got these two bikes. Maybe what to expect. I did mention my hobby was photography. I have shots of models on these two vehicles. You know. If I can figure out how to do it, maybe I'll post a couple of pictures up there for you. And of course, now I got that montage song in my head, you know, from Team America. Gonna do a montage, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Peruse some of those. I'm not a professional at that either, but it has helped with this, I think. I'm definitely used to editing. Coming up to my exit. this little space of time on my ride in. So if anything comes to mind, don't expect any great tones to come out of it. This is if it strikes my fancy and I got something to talk about, I might it'll just be like midnight Ryker vlogs, I guess. I don't know. I gotta come up with a name. It's not that big a deal. It's actually kind of probably more easy to edit. Just it's what's it, 30 minutes or so, give or take. Whatever, 30 mile. You got 30 miles to ramble about whatever the hell's on your mind. Either watch it, you don't. You just fucking put on the computer, hit render, and call it a day. I don't have to piece anything together. And I'm trying. I am definitely trying not to say I know I do it. If you see any of my how-to videos, I say it a lot. It's the default. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I got to say next. I'm at a loss. Yeah, I know. We all know. I say it a lot. Trying not to do it. Yeah. Also, doesn't help that you're talking for through 30 miles of driving with the with your nose trying to flush itself out inside a helmet. So, yeah. Welcome to the winter time. This is the final stretch. You're gonna have to stop off and buy some nicotine-based coping mechanisms for my day starts. It's probably gonna be one of those days anyway. I'll probably just keep recording, but I really probably have nothing else to say at this point. So, that being said, I am open to suggestions. Always assume that someone knows more than you do until they prove otherwise. So if you sat through this far, I'll be surprised. But if you got any suggestions, topics, whatever, just put them down below. It's not like there's 30,000 yous watching this channel that I can't scroll through them all. I think there's only, I said again, I think there's only like 20, if that. So I think I could keep up with the demand.